What does the dream team have to share with us this week? Come and join me and let's find out. Cello, 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 Stacy the Black Feather Intuitive. Welcome to another weekly oracle reading for the week of September 20th. So happy to have you here. This week I am shuffling from Tarot of the Holy Spectrum by Voorhees. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. This is a fairly new tarot deck to me. It's really super cool. I love it. It's almost, this isn't the right word, but it kind of has like a bit of a monochromatic feel with the energy, and so the cards are the colors are very stark when they come out, and I really like the imagery. So let's call in all the archangels, ascended masters, highest guides, light beings, creature teachers, elementals, loved ones in spirit. Come on into this space to give us the clarity and guidance that we need to really, I want to say, just have a fantastic week. I feel like that's just a great intention to set. We just need some fantastic. Who doesn't want some fantastic in their life? I know I could use it. So whether you need it or not, this is what I'm choosing. Okay, so we have got Four of Swords. I have to tell you, this card has been in my life for the last, I want to say, 8 months. I've been taking a number of different courses, and this is the card that just keeps following me all the way. So I'm very well versed in this card. Let me share with you what Four of Swords is all about. Four of Swords is about you need to take a rest. Get out of your head and relax a little bit. Reconnect with the heart, reconnect with the soul, stay out of the head, because the head is overdone, it's cooked. The head is needing a break because it's been on overdrive and overload for so long that you can't even think straight. There's no clarity there. There's no peace of mind. This says stop, truce, get out of the rat race for a little bit, quiet the mind. What a great message. And not everyone is like me. I'm a Virgo sun, and then I have 1,000,000,001 signs in air. So I have Libra rising, I am Gemini moon, I have all sorts of air everywhere. So I am very analytical, I am very much in my head, I ruminate when I'm not supposed to. So when I'm talking about these things to you on video, it's not because it's all pie in the sky, it's because I live it too, so I get it. Those of you who aren't so much in the head and you're very much in the heart and in the feels, what this is saying to you is relax the mind. Allow the mind to connect with the heart so that there can be some synergy there. Allow it to connect with the soul. I feel like this card is also talking a little bit about realignment. And this card has nothing to do with realignment, but if you think about it, when you need to take a rest and you need to take a break, it does kind of shift you. It realigns you into maybe a different focus. Maybe it's, oh yes, now I'm focused on what it was I was originally doing in the first place. Maybe it says that focus is no longer working for me. I need to put my focus elsewhere. Maybe it's giving you the opportunity to say, stop, this isn't working for me. I'm going to do something entirely different. I don't know what I want to do yet, but I know it's not this. So give yourself the opportunity to call a truce. Also, I'm going to say to you, I'm hearing vacations. And I know we just got out of summertime, that's where most of the vacations happen, but I'm hearing if you can get away, even if it's just for a couple of days on a weekend, maybe it's just driving over to the next town or the next city and, staying in a B&B or something. Of course, be safe. We are in COVID land, but do it. Don't let all the thoughts in your head stop you from living, truly living. Sometimes it's our thoughts that really get in the way. Our thoughts are connected, and our head is connected to the ego. And the ego voice is its whole purpose, and sole purpose is its own survival. So it's going to try and keep you safe by keeping you from things that are going to help you to grow. And this is how it does it. It talks to you. It gives you all of these that self-doubt, the fear and self-doubt voice. So this is about bringing it back into balance. Also, the number 4. Number 4 is a beautiful card of manifestation. It's also a card of foundations and the work and the effort that goes into building a foundation that can support what you're manifesting. So I feel like this is a preparatory card for us this week. How can you prepare yourself? How can you prepare your mind, body, and spirit to be able to handle the desires that you're trying to bring into the world, what it is that you're manifesting? Take some time to write it out. Write out what it is that your truest heart's desire is, or what it is that you're currently working on manifesting and bringing into your life and bringing into being. Double check and see, what more do I need to add to the foundation in order to support this coming? Maybe it is, okay, I'm too much in my head and I keep resetting the time frame, all the time. Maybe I'm so in my head that it's stopping me from taking action steps to be able to move forward on this. Maybe the universe has sent me several different opportunities to be able to take the next leap on what it is that I'm really desiring, and I'm too afraid to do it because I'm listening to my ego and not listening to my intuitive guidance. Take a rest from the head, from the mind. All right, this week our oracle reading is from Alana Fairchild's Sacred Rebels Oracle, one of my favorite decks of all time, and the imagery is just so gorgeous. Can't wait to show you this. Receiving. What a beautiful card to get. So this week, when you are taking a rest from the mind, what's really happening is you're opening your channel to be able to receive more of the divine guidance that wants to come through. Not to say that our head, we don't need our head. Our head is the first officer. Our head it serves a purpose. Our mind is there to enact the heart's desire. But sometimes the head thinks that it wants to be the boss. This is saying quiet the mind so that you can receive the inspiration. You can receive the divine guidance and inner knowing that wants to show up so that it can give you the pathway for the next step forward. You are building a foundation. 27. So I'm going to break this down in a couple of different ways. First of all, 27 is the energy of 9. 9 is completions, resolutions, a conclusion to something, coming to the end of something so that you can open yourself to bringing something new into the mix. You can only do that when you take a pause, when you take a break and you're not so in your head about things. Also, if we're looking at 27, 2, pairing, partnership. I'm feeling like this is connection with the divine. 7 is a number of manifestation. It's the magical number. And even though we've got, and how interesting, we've got 4 and 7. 4 is a card of manifestation, but the way I describe this is it's like, okay, I've got a wonderful idea and I've started to create a plan and I'm creating something. Now, what is it that's coming to light? What is coming to light as I'm manifesting it? Okay, yes. Now I'm going to look at it. All right, I need to build a foundation so that this can continue to grow. 7 is the point where, okay, something is in the process of growing or I'm receiving something. Now I have the opportunity to take another pause and make sure that this is exactly what it is that I'm trying to manifest. If it's not working, how can I tweak it so that it does work towards the vision of what it is I'm trying to bring into the mix and into reality? And the 2 and the 7 coming together, that union, partnership, and pairing coming into that manifestation space, brings about a beautiful conclusion or a resolution to what it is that you are trying to receive, what it is that you are trying to manifest into the world. So you need this in order to make this work. I'm also hearing for those who are looking to shift careers, this is a week where you are going to be receiving some divine guidance around, should I stay or should I go? I'm also feeling that you're going to be getting some direct pointers in terms of, okay, I need to apply for this, or I don't know, I woke up this morning and for whatever reason, I felt like I just needed to get online and check out, this place. I've never been there before, but I felt like I needed to go, or I felt like I needed to make a phone call and find out a little bit more about this particular posting. Listen to those urgings, listen to those inspirations, because you are receiving direct guidance from Source. And the Source is trying to say, hey, this is a better option for you. So don't be afraid to listen to it. Don't be afraid to tune into that and take action around that. Yes, you are receiving it. What are you going to do with it once you receive it? It's a gift. How are you going to use the gift? It's up to you how you want to use it. No one's going to tell you have to use it. And the only way you're going to truly be able to receive it is by shutting down the mind for a minute. Clearing the mind. All right. So a feather just came out. Let's see what we've got. Oh, and we got this last week too. So apparently we are still in the energy of just breathe. This week it's on a beautiful sort of a tan, creamy colored feather. Definitely angelic in nature. I love the fluffiness at the end here. It just feels so comforting and a little frivolous. And of course, I'm using the word frivolous, but there's nothing frivolous about breath, right? Everything begins and ends with the breath. We don't have life if we aren't breathing. So allow yourself to take a moment to breathe. That's what this is about, getting out of the head. How do we get out of the head and stop the racing thoughts? By connecting to the breath and bringing it into our body. Connecting to the physical aspect of ourselves helps us to get out of the head so that we can then receive. And you might be receiving through the head. You might be receiving through the mind. You might be receiving through the body when you're doing that. You might be receiving it as a sensing or a knowing. You can do that more clearly when you are connected to the breath. So the just breathe message, I feel, is really about, I want to say, bringing it into the physical. So for those of you who are like me and we have a lot of monkey mind going on and we are stuck in our heads a lot, the guidance here is to find ways to move, to physically be active, because that's going to help to shift the energy in your body. It gives the brain and the ego something else to focus on, so that then you can actually start to pay attention to the sensations and the feelings that are coming through the body. Our body is our psychic antenna. If we are not open and connected, we miss 3/4 of the guidance that's coming through. So make that your, I want to say that your mantra or your task this week is to really connect with the body. Become that open conduit. Close the mind a little bit and allow yourself to receive. And I feel like through the breath, you will connect with the body and then listen to the body. The body has so much knowledge and awareness to share with you. Be open to listening to it. That is our reading for the week, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and checking out. If you like what you see here, please feel free to like, subscribe, and click the bell on my YouTube channel. It's a crazy world out there, and my goal is to just be available and seen and present for anyone who needs this type of guidance and is drawn to me. It is so beneficial, and I'm so grateful to those who share this information with people that are in their world, people that that you feel would really benefit from this guidance. So share and share alike. My heart is full, and I'm so thankful. Just want to offer that I have a website page, theblackfeatherintuitive.com. I have a Facebook and an Insta page, The Black Feather Intuitive. Would love to connect with you guys there in any way that you see fit. I do have a really cool service if this is something kind of new to you and you're not really quite sure if you want to, sort of invest in a reading, or you're still kind of just checking things out. I offer a service called Guidance on the Go. It is a single email question. You send me the question via email after you book your service, and I will tune into that within 24 hours and give you your response via email. And it's usually the same day. I do my best to do same day. It doesn't always happen. It doesn't always work that way, but most of the time I do same day responses. And it's a great way to get a second opinion, to get validation for something that you're really feeling, but you're just not totally sure if you're on the right track. And also, if you just don't have time for a full reading, this is a great way to kind of get that, quick on-the-go guidance, and then you're away to the races, and you've got a lot of confidence to be able to move forward because you know that your dream team is on your side. Would love to be of service and connect with you in that way. Thanks so much, guys. Have the most amazing week, and we will see you next time. Take care.